This girl has loved punching people since she was little. As she grew up, she became even more vengeful. Anyone who ever bullied her, none of them could escape. Like that scheming girl who tried to set her up. Lisa directly taught her a lesson with her fists. Even if the opponent was the prince she was betrothed to since birth, Lisa still beat him without hesitation. And those nobles at the scene who had just mocked her, Lisa didn't plan to let a single one off the hook. She knocked them all to the ground. If she didn't like someone, she'd throw a punch. If she could use her fists, she wouldn't waste words. She's a hardcore girl who shattered class shackles with the laws of physics. Lisa, born the daughter of a count, had always endured everything for her father and family. Until this day, she fully awakened at the banquet hosted by her fiancé, because the second prince, in front of everyone, announced a new engagement with another woman, and declared he wanted to break off his engagement with Lisa. It seemed the whole banquet was meant to humiliate Lisa. The nobles present appeared to have known all along. They applauded non-stop, even offered blessings to the couple right in front of Lisa. But the prince felt it wasn't harsh enough, so he said that being engaged to her for 6 or 7 years was the biggest stain on his perfect life. But Lisa believed their engagement was arranged long ago by the former royal family, so it couldn't be broken so easily. But she didn't expect the prince to be so shameless. He framed Lisa with false accusations, claiming Lisa was jealous of Anna's favor with the prince, and did many disgraceful things to her at the academy, like locking her in the bathroom on purpose, and pushing her down the stairs, among other things. But in truth, Lisa met Anna for the first time today. These accusations were completely fabricated. Unfortunately, everyone present sided with the prince. Lisa knew that no amount of explanation would help, so before leaving, she asked the prince if he could grant her one last request. At first, the prince refused, but Anna insisted on playing the saint, so Lisa's final request was,
そこのクソ甘を吹っ飛ばしてもよろしいですか?
Before the prince and Anna could react, a fist the size of a sandbag landed squarely on Anna's face. Lisa had held back this punch for over a decade, and it felt absolutely amazing. Everyone at the scene was terrified by what they saw. The prince shouted, demanding to know what she was doing. But one look from Lisa was enough to scare everyone stiff. After being falsely accused of so many things, was it really wrong to teach them a lesson? All we can say is, Lisa was just too cool. Of course, this wasn't the end, because Lisa also held deep resentment toward the prince's relatives present, so Lisa planned to beat them up too.
全員ぶっ飛ばしても構いませんわね.
Hearing this, the relatives quickly called for soldiers to arrest Lisa. But what they didn't know was, Lisa's combat power was terrifying. The next second, she began chanting an elven spell, and in an instant, all the soldiers who entered collapsed into sleep. What kind of massive scale magic was this? Then Lisa began her rampage, and the relatives started to panic. Some even offered that if someone could defeat Lisa, he'd marry off his daughter to them. Others even offered their wives. These relatives were like filthy beasts. Just thinking about beating up these parasites, who were worse than animals, made Lisa feel totally energized. Seeing Lisa go all out, someone finally remembered her other nickname, the Mad Dog Heiress. Happy moments always pass in a flash. By now, Lisa had arrived in front of her ex-fiancé, the second prince.